Penn State women's ice hockey associate head coach McKenna Newkirk, one of Tessa Janicki's coaches. Thank you, Coach, so much for joining us. So appreciate your time.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
So what has it been like watching Tessa compete on the Olympic stage and contribute to this historic run for Team USA? We're talking about 3 assists already so far, including the one in the game on Tuesday against Canada. Incredible.
Yeah, no, it's been amazing. I think for myself, the coaching staff, program as a whole at Penn State, we're so incredibly proud of her. She's given so much to our program, and so I think for us to kind of sit back and kind of just be fans of her for a couple weeks is really special. Can't wait for her to be back, obviously, and get ready for playoffs, but you know, we're hoping for her to bring home some hardware coming up soon.
Oh, absolutely. We haven't seen this level of offensive dominance. What do you think is fueling this team's fire in Milan?
Yeah, I think they have such a great balance of some veterans and then also the youngsters. Tessa made her debut her freshman year while she was at Penn State, and she's been on every roster since. And so I think that the U.S. has found a lot of strength just in their depth and their ability to kind of come together and work together over the last 4 years. But it's a really, really exciting Olympic cycle. And now for them to just go and, you know, showcase it on the biggest stage in the world is a lot of fun for us to kind of sit back and watch.
Yeah, and it's so cool to get this behind-the-scenes conversation with you. What makes Tessa such a difference maker at this level of competition?
Yeah, she could play any role. And I think for us, like, you know, she's listed as a fourth-line center, but she contributes every single game, like you've said. She could play up on the first line with Carp and then Knight. She's on the power play. She could play a PK if you needed her to. So I think for Tessa, it's just a testament to her consistency and work ethic that she's put in over, you know, her entire life, but more importantly, these last 4 years with the Olympic cycle. So, yeah, I think for us, it's just her ability to dominate pretty much in any role that she's put into.
Yeah, and your team, the Penn State team, you guys have been killing it as well. Super impressive. How does her experience as a captain prepare her for this moment with Team USA?
Yeah, she's really evolved. I think she came in her freshman year and was a leader on the ice. No doubt about that. But I think just the voice that she's kind of brought in the locker room now, I think it allows her to just really thrive on that stage. You know, the pressure that can come with being an Olympian. You know, she's already kind of faced that. You know, she's that kid for us that every team knows Tessa. And so I think every single team wants to shut Tessa down in the NCAA. And now she goes to the Olympics and, you know, can kind of just play her game. So she's definitely kind of been that target. And so now I think going to the Olympics, it allows her to just kind of play with that pressure and thrive.
Yeah, and see, that leads me to my next question. We're watching her dominate. When you watch her out there against the best players in the world, what stands out most about her growth and development that you know about?
Yeah, she works extremely hard. You know, it's all the mornings at 7 a.m., her freshman and sophomore year, all the time that she's put in the weight room, you know, even in the athletic training room, just taking care of herself. Eats incredibly well. Like, she does everything. She's a high-performing athlete, an elite athlete at that, but it's all the time spent behind the scenes. She's an incredible student, so she's kind of that marquee person for us in the classroom, in the weight room, on the ice. She does it all. So I think that, you know, for her to be an Olympian, it just proves itself, right? Hard work definitely pays off, and, you know, dreams really do come true.
Yeah, and for her to be the first Nittany Lion to be an Olympian for Team USA, what does her Olympic success now mean for Penn State hockey and also the next generation of players who are watching her right now?
Yeah, I love that you bring that up because I think for us, you know, recruiting is kind of the lifeline of our program. And so many recruits now are interested in Penn State because of her. You know, they have conversations with us and they see that, you know, she's an Olympian. And so if they come here too, they can develop and put the work in, and they too can hopefully be an Olympian one day. So I think in that, you know, realm, it's really sparked a lot of interest in our program, but, you know, they don't see the hours behind it too. So I think that, you know, it goes hand in hand, but there's so much interest in our program solely because, you know, she's been there, done that, and achieved so much.
Yeah, and if she were to see this interview, what message do you want her to know before the next game?
I'm just incredibly proud of her. I'm fortunate I got to coach her in high school too.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's been about 8 years together. Got her when she was basically 15, living away from home too. So it almost brings me to tears. Her family is incredible. Midwest family, salt of the earth people. So they deserve everything. She's worked incredibly hard for this and just really, really proud.
Yeah, and she's so lucky to have your support too. And hey, we cannot wait to watch Tessa and Team USA's women's hockey team play against Italy on Friday in the quarterfinals. Coach McKenna Newkirk, thank you so much for talking to us. Really appreciate you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Thank you.